Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today we're having a look at probably my favorite upcoming, I guess, unique city builder. This is Hexarchy. We checked this one out a little while ago, and it's coming out now, and I'm very, very, very excited to show you what's going on. So let's jump into things, and as ever, I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is happening. Right, so the premise of Hexarchy is quite simple. It is very like Civilization in one sense, the fact that you interact with a world that is hex-based, and you have to build cities and expand them across the landscape, much like you can see in this loading screen. However, there is so much different going on. And one of those things is the fact that you are literally playing with a deck of cards. And the way that you interact with the deck of cards is not like any deck of cards that I've ever seen before. Anyway, I've just jumped into a random skirmish here. We are going to be playing as Egypt. Okay, wonder gold cost reduced by 100%. Very, very cool. That incentivizes me to build a whole bunch of really, really, really interesting wonders, which is fantastic. Okay, there's a little bit on the screen at the moment. Let me take a moment just to break it down. We have ourselves over here our deck. This is our discard pile. There's nothing in the discard pile at the moment. We have got 8 cards in our deck at the moment, and we'll be going through them in just a second, but our deck is going to be getting much bigger, which is very, very exciting. We have got our victory conditions over here. The game ends, player gets 100 points, or turn 30 is reached. That's fine. We have got our deck right over here. We can also draw, by the way, if we want to spend 2 gold. We've got our little gold stockpile over yonder. We have got our hammers, which I guess are the currency that allow us to play, you know, anything and everything. We've got a little trade interface, lots to chat about over here. And then we have this very, very, very interesting inventory mechanic, which again, I'm super excited to show off and explain. Okay, don't need that. Thank you very much. Now, up in the top right-hand corner, this is, I guess, the business end. We have got a whole flippin' tech tree. Look at that. How fantastic is this? We got a whole tech tree that basically takes us all the way up to gunpowder, industrialism, state religion, all of that sort of stuff. Very, very cool indeed. We got some trade route visualization, which of course we don't have any trade routes because we don't have a city at the moment, roads, etc., culture interface, and then very, very importantly, we've got the map resource overlay. So, much like in Civilization, you've got your standard tiles that produce food and produce hammers and produce gold. You've also got your tiles that produce different valuable resources, like salts. We've got some iron over there. There's also what looks to be some like interactable holy site claims surrounding hexes when claimed. Okay, that's cool. And then we've got a hut, gives a random bonus when a unit moves onto this hex. Okay, well, we need to find our capital city before we're able to do anything. There's a couple of different recommendations. Video game is recommending up here. I'm gonna go here because I would like to. I'd like to guarantee that salt to be within my area. Salt is a luxury resource, and that is going to be super, super handy. Okay, so let's break down what we've got going on here. We have got our city of Memphis. Cool. We have got our little food capacity here. Very, very simple. We supply more food, we get more population. We've also got happiness. Now, at the moment, our happiness penalty is just 1. For each and every population, we have -1 happiness, and then we need to try and make sure that our happiness remains positive, because if it does not, then our yield will go down. There's a yield penalty up there. Basically, that means if we have a 50% yield penalty, then 50% of all of the resources that all of my people are working will just not be collected. So we want to make sure that each and every city that we build has the capability to be happy. Now, each and every turn, or each and every time that we play a card, it is probably going to cost hammers, unless it costs another resource. For example, technology cards, which is what mining is, shock horror, is going to cost 2 hammers to play, or indeed 1 science. There are a couple of different ways that we can get science. And we'll talk about that in a bit. Right, what is this? Give to the Nile, get 1 to 2 food, and increase food yield on target hex by 1, up to 4. Okay, let's do that. I am going to play Gift of the Nile, and then I'm going to boost There we go. I'm going to boost the food yield right over there. Now, interestingly, something quite peculiar has happened. We have managed to get ourselves a little bit of food, which is fantastic. It's really, really nice. And in fact, what we can do with all of the resources that are going to be going into our inventory here, and as soon as we get a way to process this salt, we're going to be able to redistribute our salt, and the same way that we're able to redistribute any resource. We can actually choose to allocate this food to wherever we want to go. And if I allocate it to Memphis, look at that. Boom. City growth to population because we fed it a food, which is fantastic. And the interesting thing is here, we're now able to work 2 tiles with our little people, which is kind of great. Very, very nice indeed. Am I happy to continue to work food? I probably am. Yeah, maybe not necessarily a bad idea. Now, can I get a warrior? And I would love to get a warrior. The problem with building a warrior, it's going to decrease my population. Do I really want to do that? I mean, I don't particularly mind. I mean, it would be pretty good to get that early warrior. I think I'm going to keep you working right over there because I would really, really, really like to boost up my population as much as I possibly can. We still have 1 hammer to go. Hammers are replenished at the start of every turn, so no biggie on that front. What I'm also going to do is showcase the inventory system. So say that I really, really, really want to utilize either this card or this card next turn. I'll just, boom, put it down there in my inventory. Now, the interesting thing about the inventory system is that you can keep, I mean, we can keep both of these cards here. There's not any particular reason to do so, but we can do it if we want to, as long as we don't go past capacity. Now, there's a variety of cards that we can utilize to, you know, increase our capacity, do a whole bunch of funky different things, and we're going to be doing that. Don't you worry about it. But it's a combination of resources and cards up to that total number that is going to allow us, that we're allowed to keep between turns, which is fine. Right, at the end of the turn, if I've not got any, or if I've got any unspent hammers, then we are going to convert them to gold. That's fine. I'm happy to do that. Boom, we get a little bit of extra gold. Gold is going to be pretty handy. Excellent. We love you. +1 victory points. Good. You can see, however, that now that we've hit 2 population, we are actually going to be seeing, happiness decrease next turn. Change next turn is -1, which is a little bit less than ideal, but also not necessarily the end of the world. Okay, what have we got going on here? A scout. I do want to get a scout. I'd also love to get a settler, because I'd love to get a settler, like, down here somewhere. Let's immediately dispatch our warrior over here. Got free resources. What do we get? We got some luxury goods. That's quite nice. Now, unfortunately, we are going to go over our capacity here. Now, there's a little toggle here. We can distribute our extra resources to give us happiness, or we can sell our extra resources. So if we're over the cap, if we've got one of these toggled, then they'll either be redistributed or they will be sold. No matter, though, I don't think that's a big deal. What I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a settler here, because that means that we're still going to keep our happiness right up at 100%. Not like it particularly matters. There's a little bit of leeway there, but it is important to get a settler. We can't do anything in the first instance. Honestly, I'm just going to sell all of these. Sell them for 12. Yeah, give me those sweet, sweet coins, please. I can burn this card. Actually, probably want to do that. Yeah, probably want to do that. So the firewood card is kind of unique in the sense that it is supposed to be burnt. I'm going to spend this. I'm going to spend this mining card. I'm going to use that 1 science that we've got. I mean, yeah, I'm going to use that 1 science that we've got, and I can choose a card to add to my hand right now. The other 2 of these cards are going to go to my discard pile. This is going to be really, really good. If I can keep this... We see that warehouse, by the way, +1 build per turn in this city. Good. +2 resource storage capacity. That's this number. So that's going to be really, really handy. Let's get a mine. And I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to keep that for next turn. I'm going to keep that for next turn. And then I think we're going to be ready to go to next turn, even though I still have 2 hammers left. Yeah, I think we're going to be good with that. We can't move you. It's going to take us a couple of turns to get everything sorted. A little bit of a shame that we drew the warrior before the scout, but not necessarily the end of the world. Culture, in the same way that it works in civilization, if we... Oh, have we discovered you? We've discovered England over there. Interesting indeed. Okay, lots and lots of different things going on here. First of all, we're going to move... Where do I want to move? I would like to move... I'd like to scout out here first. There's not very much over there. Memphis... I don't want to move that short a distance. I'd like to give my cities a little bit of breathing room, you know? The problem with moving our... Let's get a scout. Let's get a scout in there. That's fine. Pretty important. And then we'll get writing, fishing. I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. Science is good. Science is good in general. Culture and science, I'll take that. Let's get you saved for next turn. I'd love to save the mine for next turn. Again, our deck is really, really small at the moment, so I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. But that's okay. I do feel like maybe I should just found this city and, you know, consequences be damned. I'll move the settler out with the warrior, so at least it's protected. We are growing Memphis really, really quite quickly here. Happiness, as you can see, starting to decrease. Definitely something that we need to be aware of. There is no yield penalty quite yet. However, the change next turn is going to be -2. So if we don't get on top of that situation, we will be in trouble. I think I'm just going to get a mine in here. I think I'm going to get a mine in there. Give me salt. Yes, please. And let's get this moved over there. Good. I am going to use that in there, and that's going to give me... It's going to give me a little bit of leeway. We can afford to not worry about things too much. Let's go in here. Honestly, I kind of like this as a place to settle a city. I actually prefer this. Okay, Moscow is right there. That kind of freaks me out a little bit, but as long as nobody attacks us this turn, we should be fine. I'm going to be seeing 6 hammers next turn, so that's going to be really, really nice. Anything that I particularly want to keep. Yeah, I'm going to keep this library for next turn so I can guarantee it. I'm also going to keep another scout, sure. Although, actually... Sure. Okay, it's a good thing that I didn't go this way because there is not very much here. I'm probably... In fact, this Memphis is probably going to expand all the way over here, so... I think we'll be fine. As long as the settler doesn't get attacked this turn, we should be okay. You've decided to move your settler over here. Now, let me tell you, buddy, that's a terrible mistake that you've made. That is an absolutely terrible mistake that you made. Can I not build too close to a settler? Oh, that's okay. We can only actually attack when we're in direct proximity to somebody else. So I am going to absolutely found my city there. Oh, you're on a peninsula. It must be a peninsula. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to walk your unit across. Either way, that's fine, because I can't move you. Yeah, I can't move you onto the water here. Either way, this is really, really good. I'm happy with this. You need to... Yeah, you need to perhaps... do a little bit of recovery, but that's okay. Either way, Memphis is looking good. Let's grab a salt, throw it into there, just to make sure that Memphis never loses its luster. Gift of the Nile, I would absolutely love to utilize. We're gonna get 7 points next turn. That's really, really good. Let's keep on using Gift of the Nile. We'll use it right here. This is gonna be an absolutely jumbo square. A library. I would love to get a library. I did say that I'd like to get a library. We're probably going to make sure that it goes in Memphis there. That's good. I think... Do I want to found another... Do I want to get another settler? I maybe want to keep my options open for a scout. Honestly. Give me food there, which means that we're going to level up next turn. That's going to be quite nice. And then we can go to the next one. Beautiful. Okay. Nice. Very, very happy with that. We've got some science. Very, very cool indeed. We're going to be able to start cracking through a whole bunch of this research now without spending too many resources. Right, get the scout over here. See what's going on in this little corridor over here. Warehouse, not particularly interested. Ah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yield penalty is at 20%. There we go. And now that yield penalty should be completely removed. But it's going to be a little bit touch and go for a while. Just something that we need to consider. Right, what's most likely to help me out here? Masonry. Roads would be very, very nice. Although I don't have the ability to get stone. I can build with hammers. Pyramids, 2 stone, 2 hammers. I mean, is there any way that we can get any stone? Sometimes there is stuff on the open market, but it looks like it's just luxuries at the moment. And I've got money to spend, but I don't have that much money to spend. So masonry would be good because I would like to get a more advanced fighter. That would be quite handy. Woodworking. I think I might take woodworking, you know. Sure, give me woodworking because that's actually going to allow us to get... There we go. So this gives us immediately get 1 firewood when built, adds to production yield. Very, very, very handy there. Let's get that built immediately. Cool. We've got this firewood burn card, which I could utilize right now if I wanted to. I don't feel I particularly do need to. I'll get a warehouse, get that built. Another scout? You know what? Give me another scout. It's going to reduce the population, obviously, but not a big deal. I think I'm quite content to let these cards just disappear into the ether until next. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. I think we're okay with that. If I fortify you, are you going to heal up? I don't think you are. I think once you're spent, you're spent. And I don't think there's much we can do about it. Okay, I do want to suss out what's going over in Moscow land, though, here. Memphis is looking good. Nice, good population indeed. Okay, very, very happy. Lots and lots of hammers. Okay. Whoa, what the heck is going on here? Right, this is funky. Okay, we got Mecca down in the south over there. This is claims surrounding hexes when claimed. So I would love to maybe squeeze in an additional city here. It's gonna maybe be a bit tight though. Mysticism. I don't want to increase the size of my deck too much at the moment. Are you recovering? You might be recovering health. I'm not completely convinced, though. Do I want to completely redraw here? I kind of do want to completely redraw. We have the option to do it. Let's freaking do it. Okay. Anything. Animal husbandry, I'm absolutely going to do. That is so important for us right now. Let's get that toggled back on, because I think it's honestly the best way to play the game. That's stone over there. Also, that's a... I didn't realize, but I didn't realize it before, but I think that's England. I think that's England chilling over here. They've got stone that I'm interested in. Stone for roads. The ability to connect up my two areas. Also, definitely want to get another city in here if I can. Right. Pulp animal husbandry. Do we have anything that would work with a pasture right now? No. No, we do not. Give me agriculture, then. Give me agriculture. We've got a mine. I would love to get a mine in here. Throw that in there. That's going to give me access to iron, which isn't a luxury resource. It's a strategic resource. Settler. I think we're going to pop a settler down here in anticipation for moving it over to this part of the world. We'll do it. I'm happy. It's just going to take us a little bit of time to get there. Move you over here. That lumber mill. We don't have anywhere that's suitable for a lumber mill. And unfortunately, I mean, unless I want to spend some cash, which I actually think I do. I do want to spend cash. Give me some additional luxury resources. There we go. 1, 2, fantastic. Remove that negative penalty. But we can only sort of afford for Memphis to grow so large before that happiness penalty starts to bite. So we need to keep ahead of the curve on that one, I think. Right. And Hanging Gardens. Hanging Gardens is nice, but that doesn't really synergize with our Egypt bonus. Now, look at this. The Humble Farm, believe it or not, I think is probably going to be the most useful contribution that we could possibly make. We do need some more armed individuals, by the way. We do need some definitive, like, armed soldiers. There's some funky stuff going on here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is problematic, to say the very least. Let's see what we can do about that. I don't think we can build a unit in it, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Right, a farm. This is like destined for a farm. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that. Okay, let's attack. Oh, you kidding me? Did you get a fortification bonus? That's pretty problematic. Let's draw some more cards, since I have some coins, and I also need to produce a basic ranged unit. Can I? Can't produce you there. So you're gonna... I need to get you back. I need to get you back into the, there we go. I need to get the city freed up. That's fine. It's not obviously ideal, but it does sort of free things up. We did lose the settler in the process, but that's fine. We've saved the city, I hope. We've got some luxury goods. Are we going to get a penalty? Yep, we are. Throw that in there. That should keep us good for a little while. Gift of the Nile. I don't have anything, but I can burn the firewood. Burn that. Give me masonry. Give me pyramids. Actually, give me axemen. Yeah, give me axemen. I will save that until next turn. Gift of the Nile. Throw that down over there. Construction, let's get that unlocked as well. Granary or a fort. I'll take architecture. It doesn't matter. I'm hopefully going to draw into that at some point soon. But it's not necessarily the end of the world. Right. We should be ready to level up this turn, which is real nice. My scout, I'm just going to continue scouting. Right. Looks like everybody's got 2 cities. Looks like everybody's got 2 cities. That's actually another different civilization. Okay. I am definitely the odd one out with regards to soldiers. We really, really need to get some more soldiers here. But I have a really, really good defensive position, which is quite nice. You've decided to claim that tile, you jerk. That's okay. I don't want to say that this is going to be the turn that we go to war, but it's going to be the turn that we do something. Right. Start you moving over here. Let's get an axeman right in there. And we're just going to let you chill here for now. The scout, I am content. I mean, I would love to get another city in here, right in the center there. It's not going to be, you know, ideal, but it'll be good enough. It'll be good enough. Yeah, I mean, I can get you to like gather resources as well. I should have pointed that out. Go over here, and we'll get you to gather resources next turn. A warrior, sure, that's going to take a little bit of the pressure off Memphis as well. We are going to see a 20% penalty unless I want to get some. Unless I want to get some luxuries. How much are luxury goods going to cost me? They're going to cost me four coins. Is that worth it to save a 20% penalty? Probably not, actually. Probably not. Like, we can afford to not collect some of this food because we've got so much of the flipping stuff. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, we can't do anything. I don't know why that button is available to us because we definitely can't move it this turn. Okay. Either way, so far, so good. Nothing too crazy. Build the Great Lighthouse. I don't love that. They're definitely fighting each other down here, though. So I'm in a defensive position. I'm catching up in in troop count as well. Right. Let's get you over here. We're gonna reclaim that as soon as we possibly can. Farm. Let's yoink that down there. Beautiful. Lots and lots of food that we're gonna be able to accelerate our growth with. Let's get you to mine this resource. Not like it's particularly that useful, because there's nothing that we're spending iron on right now, but that's okay. Tactics. Nope, don't care about tactics. I need something that gives me troops. Chichen Itza. Yeah. It's good. It's real good, but not right now. Temple of Diana. I mean, I need stone. There is stone over here. Is there stone anywhere else? I don't think so, you know? It's down there. We can only capture this back next turn, which we will do. Give me some draw, some card draw. Hanging Gardens. I'm gonna save Hanging Gardens for next turn, because we can absolutely do that. I'm gonna spend the food. Get that upgraded. We do have a penalty, but that's okay. Scout. I don't particularly want to scout. I don't want any of this, but I need to spend. I need to spend my points. Adds ranged attack, cannot be used on mounted or gunpowder units. Sure. Add that to the Axeman. Excellent. You're now a skirmisher. Cool, congratulations. That leaves us with six cards in the bank. I'm fine with that. Right, you are coming over here. And you are coming over here. The long, slow process of moving our troops between locations. Okay, again, I still think that we want to see if we can try and nab. Yeah, I know we've got 3 hammers remaining. Maybe I should use them. Just use them on fishing. Give me hunter-gatherers. And in your territory or near it. Sure, I'll take that. I'll take the forage capability. It's good, but I mean, it's still not going to get me any... It's still not going to get me any stone. And stone would make such a massive game-changing change. It'd be really nice if we could get it. Okay, there's a lot of combat going in here. Going on down south, though, so... I think we're okay with that. Like, it's good. It's a net benefit to us. Okay. First things first, let's get this claimed. There we go. Get that territory claimed back. Need that. Thank you very much. Right. Let's have a little look at building the Hanging Gardens. I think I could probably build it anywhere. But I think I'll build it here. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. And if we can build more Hanging Gardens, that's going to be more victory points for me, which is happy. Very happy for me. I can build a settler by using 3 food. That seems like an absolute no-brainer. It's still going to shrink the city, but if we can get a city, like, in here, that'd be good. Claim surrounding hex tiles when claimed. It seems so pointless. It seems so pointless when it's surrounded by mountains, you know? But I think we need to get it. I think we do need to get it. And I'm going to make sure that it's all protected now. All right, get you over here. We're going to get you a defensive bonus next turn. Let's juice up the archer a little bit with a strength bonus. Agrarian society. A winery. Removes food yield, produces wine. I'm going to take that, actually. I'm going to take that, and we're going to save that until next turn. Science. Can I do anything with science? No. Okay, maybe I'm not going to save it until next turn. That's fine. Who have we got still to work? Do I want to claim this tile? Not particularly. It's not particularly valuable for me. I think we'll just move. I think we'll just move the troops around here. I've already used... Yeah, I've already used you. Let's get you to go on a little adventure. Sure, what the heck. We can go and explore. You're absolutely going to die, but you've lived a good life. You've lived a good life. Okay, how are my compatriots doing here? We've got some pretty decent troops. But yeah, I'm just kind of hoping that they're not going to be interested in attacking me. They're interested in attacking everybody else, so that makes me very happy. That is worrying. Am I going to be able to attack you? I really hope so. Our luxury goods, by the way, immediately went into Memphis to try and keep it alive. Beautiful. Okay, that was absolutely huge. Right, let's get you to go over here. Let's get you to go over here. Next turn. Next turn, we're going to have to move you out. That's fine. Okie dokie. Should I redraw? I mean, if I redraw, my draw pile's pretty good. There's a good chance that we get another wonder. I'm interested. I'm interested in getting another wonder. Sure. I mean, nothing really strikes me as very good there. The pyramids. As Egypt, I feel like I really should be building the pyramids. Automatically collects land special resources within 2 hexes. Well, with the exception of there, I mean, it's pretty good here, but it's pretty terrible everywhere else. Let's do it. Well, I mean, it makes me happy that at least we're getting pyramids on the map. It's good. Give me horseback riding. Horsemen. Sure. Of course, we don't have any horses, so that's completely useless. Adds ranged attack. Let's get that on you there. Move you up here. And I think that's everything that we can do. I don't particularly want to keep any of these cards. Yeah, we don't have horses. Memphis looks like a bit of a dive, to be honest. I mean, it's growing well. It's got a lot of food. But it's not exactly enthusing me with regards to its happiness. But at least we've got 5 population, I suppose. That's kind of nice. But yeah, we do not have much luxury. Much in the way of luxury. We've not got much in the way of... Okay, let's go here. That's fine. Right, a fort. I do want to build a fort, but not anywhere that I'm interested in at the moment. Fishing hut, not really. Oh, you silly sausage. London has claimed that area. Well, that's no good for me. We're going to have to do something about that. Can't build a pasture. Fishing hut we can build. Forts. I mean, we can build, but it seems hardly worth it. Let's go for a full-sale redraw. Right. A warrior we're going to build right here to reconquer that tile. A winery. Go for a winery right over there. We absolutely need more. We need more luxury resources. Temple of Diana. I'll do it. Save it for next turn. Let's sell some of our iron. Beautiful. Get me lots of gold in the process. And cultivate. Add 1 wheat to a farm or 1 wine to a winery. I will take that to the winery, actually. That's going to be really legitimately quite good if we can make that happen. An extra settler? Honestly, no, I don't think that we need any additional settlers. I'll throw down the mathematics, see what we can get. Chichen Itza, yeah, pretty good. Although if I don't pick it now, then we got a chance of drawing into it the turn after next. And that would be quite nice because it would give us... Okay, let's fortify... Actually, we can... Oh yeah, we can like absolutely nail these guys over here. Huh. It sucks to be you. This is maybe how we take down Moscow with my ranged units. Honestly, I've had worse ideas. I have legitimately had worse ideas. Okay, how are my luxury goods looking? Not great. Not great. Nobody is happy. Nobody is happy at all. Okay. Gift of the Nile, we can do, but I don't want to do it quite yet. Let's think about things. Let's get Temple of Diana first. Yeah, reduces culture for border growth in cities. Produces, I think that's happiness, culture, and victory points. And let's build it. Let's build it on the desert. Why the heck not? Fantastic. We've definitely got some pretty decent. We've definitely got some pretty decent wonder-based victory points here. That's real nice. A mine. Nowhere is suitable for a mine. Gift of the Nile. Keep going on that tile then, I suppose. Extra food for extra growth. Sell off some iron. Sell off more iron. I've got 2 additional points. I don't want to chance it. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go here. Keep forgetting this. Oh, it sucks to be you, doesn't it? Okay, let's get this. Let's get this city founded. Beautiful. Okay, so we've now completely claimed this area. Head up here, and we'll see if we can try and defend this position. Right, you need to go... You need to go over here. Oh, you've claimed York over there. Well, that's nasty. I don't like that. But at least you're not going to be able to reclaim this once I claim it. It's mine. It's mine, I tell you. It's mine. Okay. Am I in the lead? Holy cow, I think I might actually be in the lead thanks to that extra little city. The problem is going to be holding it. Also, that is ripe for a... Oh, look at all that culture. I'm pretty sure that's the Temple of Diana right there doing the business. I've got so much flippin' iron, and I'm doing absolutely nothing with it. I feel like I really should have gotten some iron tech. We'll be able to recapture that next turn. Thebes is looking nice. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay. We need to be super careful for this. You're going to get fortified. Absolutely fortified. Juice up you. Horse archer. Yeah, I would love to get a horse archer. Is now the time for a horse archer, though? Lumber mill needs to go over there. That's okay. Let's burn that. Excellent. Astronomy. Let's just see if we can start making our way through some of the tech. +1 golden happiness produced by Palace. That's really, really good. In fact, that's so good because Memphis is struggling for happiness right now. And we could do with improving that. Road? Yes, I would love a road. Right to there, 6. Good. Okay. That's the first piece of the puzzle, I think, for us. It's not going to fix all of our problems. Not overnight, anyway. But it is a step in the right direction. That farm is pretty useless for me right now. I need some more hammers, ideally. This is really worrying me over here. Didn't do much, I'm afraid, but that's fine, I suppose. We need better units. Okay, let's just hope that Moscow decides not to attack me this turn. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's gone for Mecca down here. We just have to hope that Medina is a juicy enough target. That's a catapult that I don't think you're going to be able to get across that waterway over there, buddy. Okay. Finally, I think we're actually returning to a decent level of happiness. You've reclaimed that. That's really, really good. Luxuries are feeling better. Okay. Let's see what we can do this turn. Lots and lots of hammers to play around with. I can't build a fort here, unfortunately. I can't build a fort here. Chichen Itza? Removing maintenance costs for all cities within 3 hexes. If I build that right there, we sacrifice the iron, but we remove maintenance costs for literally our entire empire. I mean, that sounds like an absolute no-brainer. Although it also sounds like something that I should be building next turn. Let's add it to the stockpile. We'll worry about it next turn. Add the happiness to Memphis. Science, we'll spend the science. Spend it on philosophy or something useless, whatever. Hereditary rule. Felicity's happiness to 75. Plus 8 strength when within. Yes. That's super useful. Give that to my axeman. Beautiful. Okay, so that should be pretty decent now. Add ranged attack. We've already got that. Fort. You know what? I will build a fort. I'll build it right there. Get you defended. Although, actually, we can... Yeah, we can do a flank attack, even though it does pretty much nothing. Granary. Don't particularly care. Let's actually draw down our pile a little bit. I'm looking for something military related. These are nice cards. These are really nice cards. Under normal circumstances, I'd love them. Charge is pretty good. Charge is pretty good, but probably not what we're looking for. Okay, we're going to have to just... Oh, that felt insanely powerful. We've got to be able to finish you off here. Oh my god, that was good. Okay, well that has maybe changed my perspective a little bit on how things are doing. Barracks, expeditionary force. Sure, I'll take that. What about that on the warrior? Sure, let's pump you up. Let's pump you up. You're going to be an absolute beefcake when you leave territory. I mean, I can't move you in there anyway. That's fine. Okay, Chichen Itza, we're going to keep you until next turn. Memphis, let's throw some extra food onto Thebes. Let's sell a little bit of iron. And let's be happy about that. Flippin' heck, this is rapidly becoming. Let's I actually just want to fortify you here because I think that if you're not over here, then it's going to be retaken by Elizabeth. You got a catapult over here, but you're not doing much. I'm going to go for the jugular. I'm going for Moscow. I'm going for Moscow. Oh, you dirty dog. You attacked me with a flippin' catapult. You dirty, dirty dog. But not today. Not today. Oh, you absolutely ruined me over here. I guess I was launched at with a catapult. Okay, well, that's fine. Get that Chichen Itza built. Egypt is looking pretty darn strong. Yes. Okay. Plus 100% movement. Ah, we don't have the horses. If I had the horses, that'd be great. Can I do that? I can do that on you. Can I move you here? Can move you pretty darn close. And, of course, I've got that 8 strength bonus, so I'm feeling pretty happy. We can't actually attack this turn, but we're going to be able to attack next turn. Unless I draw into... Unless I draw into charge. If I draw into charge, then Moscow is mine. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be able to hold it, but it would be mine. Max cards in hand. Redraw? Literally redraw for 4 gold. Charge, 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 charge. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Charge here on the warrior. Boom. We are now in the city. So that means that next turn, assuming that the enemy is not able to do anything about it, we're gonna be yoinking this city. Gives the unit an extra attack. Hold on, if I burn this card, which means that we don't have to spend it again, or we don't get to spend it again, I should say. I can take you right now. I can't take you right now. I can't take you right now. Okay, that's a shame. Give me some more wine. Thank you. At least wine can console me. Thebes is a little bit undefended at the moment. Keep that until next turn. Sell off all my iron. I'd love to do something with my mountains of iron that I've got, but apparently I can't find a single troop that is buildable with iron. Either way, please don't attack me here, and if you do attack me, I hope you're not able to destroy me. This front is worrying me a little bit, but my culture is absolutely huge. I have got a lot of luxuries under my belt. Okay. Thank you. I will take you. Oh, yes. Moscow is mine. Sucker. Enjoy sucking. Enjoy sucking, catapult. Good. Okay. Give me an archer in Thebes. That's at least going to be something that we can try and defend. I'm going to get a fort up here. Give me a fort up there. Fort there, fort there. We got forts everywhere. That's good. Advanced tactics. Finally, something that I can actually use with iron. Beautiful. Shield wall. Reduce range attack damage taken by 100% this turn. Well, I don't actually need to do that quite yet, so I'm not going to. You need a little bit more food in order to stay on top of things. I'll buy food. I'll buy food to keep you on top. One food, and give me one more. There we go. Okay, so Moscow's not gonna drown. Not this turn, anyway. When a city produces happiness and removes upkeep for one, you will exert a zone of control. Sacrifice a citizen to make a military unit in your hand cost 1 coin. Arc de Triomphe, +1 victory point for every enemy unit that you've killed. Oui, I think, is actually the technical phrase for what I would like to do with this card. Is very good for me. Double time movement, don't particularly care about that. Give me a mine. I mean, we actually do have the ability to build many more mines that, that will actually allow me to get more iron, which is great. I should try and do some more stuff with these points. That is good. Can view the top 3 decks in your cards in your deck. I'll keep it until next turn. Axeman. Build that in Thebes over there. Okay, good. We managed to juice up our Axemen a little bit. Library, get a library in that place, Heliopolis. That's fine. Sure. I'm content with this. I'm very, 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 very content with this. Oh my Gideon. That is a 30. That's a 30 strength unit. Clearly, I may be winning in the hex game. I may be winning in the points game. Oh, you sneaky sausage. You've gone and retaken that over there. But clearly somebody has other designs. Can I range attack you? I can't. You're round the corner. Okay. I think I honestly just focus on building. Yeah, just focus on getting me some more points. Give me architecture, Colosseum. Colosseum is not a wonder. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Move over here. I just have a funny feeling that you're going to absolutely ruin me. Can I move here? Yeah, move here. We get a fortification bonus. We still can't attack. I mean, I can draw down a little bit. And give charge. It would be good. What do I have to burn? I'll burn a lumber mill. I'm never going to use a lumber mill again, in all probability. There you go. Get absolutely eliminated. You're a little bit low on the old HP there, but that's fine. Okay. I think that was the sensible thing to do. I hope my enemies are still... I hope they're still messing around. I'm ahead of the pack. I'm pretty sure that all of my bonuses are coming from wonders. I've got a decent number of cities as well. That's worrying me. We're gonna need to address that. I got a decent number of hexes. My culture is obviously very, very good. Lots and lots of hammers coming through. Oh, you do not go there without my permission, buddy. You don't take that back. You don't take that back. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay. It's absolutely scuffed over here. I would love... Honestly, give me a redraw. Give me a wonder any day of the week, and I will build it. Theology. Sure. For each holy site that I can control. I think this is a holy site. So that's going to be decent in and of itself. So we get the points from... yeah, that's not going to work. Pretty far away. Plus 25 strength. Sure. 3 strength now. It'll be slightly more challenging to defeat it. Build a monument there. Monument gives happiness and culture. Gift of the Nile. We don't even have the points for it. Let's go out here so that we can... Yep. You're outside the territory, which means you get plus 8 strength. That's really, really nice. And you go on defensive formation there too, which makes me feel very good. This might be our last turn. I think it's going to be close. It's going to be very, very close this turn as to whether we do it or not. There could still be a little fight back from Moscow. Oh, you dog. You dog. Why would you do that to me? I suppose you're a ranged unit, so it makes perfect sense. Now you're fighting each other. So, I guess that's fine. We are flipping close. We are so close to 100 victory points. We're so flipping close. One more wonder. One more wonder. Colosseum is not going to cut it. Colosseum's not going to cut it. Game will end soon. I know it will end soon. Ah. I need a wonder. I need a wonder. Max cards in hand. That's a shame. Okay. I need a unit. Expeditionary force when outside your territory. Yeah. I'm going to attack you, but is there anything else that I can do to boost you? Great Library? Yes, please. Great Library right over there. That's got to be enough to get us there. That's so close. So close. So close. If I could take a few more hexes, that would get me there. Go for the attack, which does not very much. Adds 33% to all units on their hex and neighboring hexes. Sure. Let's do it. And then general over here. Over here. We're fortified. We're gonna see if we can try and attack. Yeah, I would like to redraw this entire hand, please. Give me the guarantee. Yeah, Arc de Triomphe. That should be fine to get me there. Save for the next turn. And also, if I can get a warrior, just build me a warrior in here in a sort of defensive formation. When a city produces happiness, remove citizens, it'll exert zone. Burn the settlers. We're not going to need another settler. Sure, add that to you. Immediately capture any hex. Excellent. It's going to get me even more points, which is what I'm going for. And also, I think we get a bonus for being in our own territory, which is kind of nice. Either way, you're not going to be able to do enough damage to destroy either of these units, even if you want to. It's okay. That's fine. we've got our trump card, or should I say our triumph card. Not to mention the fact that our culture is absolutely through the roof, and we are just, I mean, we are just gaining. Oh, look at that. We're gaining tile after tile after tile. That was what it was. Oh, fantastic. That was a really, really great game. That was a really, really, really great game. Hexarchy, ladies and gentlemen. We played as Egypt there. Honestly, I feel like I played Egypt exactly as you're kind of supposed to. We beat out Persia, we beat out Russia, we beat out England, we beat out Arabia. I mean, I want to say it wasn't even close. It was honestly, it was the wonders that flippin' did it for us. And we had that triumph card in the bag. 32 points. 32 points from wonders. Joint with our hexes for the largest source of victory points. Darn that felt good. That felt really, really good. Oh wow, I see. Holy cow. So Arabia started like over here, I guess. Persepolis. That's Greece, right? Who was that? Was that Persia? Oh, that was Persia. We barely ever saw Persia. So we saw Arabia down here. So Mecca, Medina, Baghdad, I presume is, yeah, presume that's Arabia, and then I guess all of this must have been Persia, and then York, London. Was it just York and London? Was it just York and London for England? Parsagrade? I don't think that's an English city. Either way, wow. We were one of the. Not many people ended up changing. Not many cities ended up changing hands. London was a huge sprawling mess, and York did not too badly, but it's definitely been attacked. A lot of fighting went on. Definitely, these mountains provided, I mean, an absolutely insane, and actually all these hills over here as well, an insane sort of like defensive formation. Very, very, very happy with how that went. Either way, ladies and gents, this is one that I would highly, highly recommend that you check out. Hexarchy. Check it out, linked down in the description below. But for now, and for me, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.